Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Well, good morning, Holly Springs. Once again, good morning. It is good to be here. It is Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tapping in and listening in. Man, what a great way to start the week. Yesterday, Monday show, we did a tribute to MLK, his birthday, his holiday. That man was a leader. He left a legacy. We are his legacy. We are his dream. We are his wildest dream. And not just MLK, but our ancestors who marched and fought so that we could have a country that we could be proud of. So yesterday was a tribute to MLK as well as Our Plug's 1 year anniversary. And we had every contributing broadcaster on. It was an amazing show. We broadcasted live in Holly Springs in Memphis, Tennessee. And we want to say thank you to all the callers, the listeners, everyone who showed up. Thank you so much. We also want to say thank you to our family on TikTok. We are recording the show tonight, and we appreciate you for being here. We appreciate you all for joining us, and we appreciate you for allowing us to come into your lives and give you some news that you can use. I also want to give, a special thanks to my little sister, Miss Morningstar. Miss Morningstar, things wouldn't go as smoothly as they do if it weren't for you. So thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I told you that yesterday, but I truly appreciate you. Hello, Don Perez. Thank you for joining. Hello, Isaac. Thank you for joining on YT. Please subscribe and like. We appreciate you for being here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into today's show. So here is your daily reminder. Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee. Drink your 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning. Take your morning medication and make sure you get you a great breakfast. Now, I know the Trump administration said something about $3 for the entire day should feed us. But unfortunately, that won't even buy you a cup of coffee. Not even one. So that being said, somebody needs to tell the administration, I don't know, he just learned about groceries. That being said, make sure you fix you something delicious to eat, delicious and nutritious, and come on in and get this message up today. Now we're going to get started with our daily affirmations as we do every single morning. And we get those affirmations from my little sister, the queen of affirmations, Mrs. Morningstar. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Hello, you guys. Good morning. Welcome back in. Welcome to a Tuesday jumpstart, y'all. We are heading towards the center of the week. So tomorrow will be Wednesday. So that's hump day. So we're gonna do an affirmation Tuesday jumpstart. Get us going, get our juices flowing. It involves using positive self-talk to energize your Tuesday morning and focus on goals, gratitude, capability, and progress with common goals to achieve. So choosing joy and saying that you have strength when you're challenged by something, things like that. Often taking deep breaths and kind of stabilizing yourself. Sometimes Mondays start off a little tough, but we had a great Monday. And so I take it that this Tuesday will be just as fabulous as our Monday was for you all. So let's get into it. Take down some notes. You know how we do for affirmations. 3 of them at least, remember, or you know what? Put a couple sticky notes right on your window so you can wake up to those and you know exactly, or on your mirror, you can wake up to those and use them before you take a shower just to start your positivity off the top. All right, so number 1, grateful for a new day. Let's make this Tuesday something special. I'm spreading good vibes today, and I hope it brightens someone else's Tuesday too. Challenges are just stepping stones, ready to learn and grow on this fine Tuesday. Feeling blessed with an abundance around me, here's to a full positive moment. My thoughts are all good. My thoughts are all about good things today. Let's make this Tuesday a positive one. I deserve happiness and success. Today, I'm open to all the good that comes my way. Choosing joy, peace, and love for myself this Tuesday. Here's to a positive reality. Shining my light today, hoping it sparks some positivity for others on this Tuesday. Trusting the journey, confidence that is Tuesday is unfolding just like it should. Taking charge of my mindset today, I am all about focusing on good in every moment. I've got this. No matter what comes my way today, feeling good and ready to take on Tuesday with a positive vibe. Today's all about picking up new things and growing a bit, open to whatever opportunities pop up. Let's see where this day goes. Surrounded by the people that I care about, feeling the love, choosing to focus on the good stuff and spread some positive energy. Confidence in what I bring to the table, ready to make things happen, looking forward to seeing some progress today. And finally, take a second and appreciate what's going on right now in your life. Grateful for all the good things and looking forward to more good stuff ahead. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Miss Morningstar. We truly appreciate you coming and delivering that message of positive affirmations. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this weather. Holly Springs, a little chilly still. High today of 44, low of 31. Feels like temperatures 38 during the day, 19 at night. Winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. You have a 1% chance of rain. Humidity is low during the day, moderate in the evening and at night. Air quality is very good. Wrap up, get your coat. You know, it's cold. Let's see. Memphis, Tennessee, high today of 44, low of 34. Feels like temperatures 38 during the day, 21 at night. Oh my goodness. Winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 1% chance of rain. Humidity is low during the day and moderate at night. Air quality is very good. Okay, now come on, let's see what Houston is going to deliver. Houston, today you have a high of 67. 67. Low of 58. You know the kids say 67, and now my grandson has me saying it. Feels like temperature 64 during the day, 46 at night. Winds out of the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. We have a 6% chance of rain. Humidity is moderate during the day and high at night. Air quality is very good. And that is your weather for all 3 cities: Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, and Houston, Texas. Get out there and enjoy it, or stay in the house bundled up. You know, if I was in Mississippi or Memphis, I don't know, it's cold. Does it snow? I gotta find out, does it snow up there? Because I haven't seen snow in the forecast. Not sure if it snows in Memphis, but I don't, me myself, I hope not. I hope you guys don't have to deal with that.
Well, with this climate change, we never know where to snow because we never thought it would snow in Houston.
We never
did. And
yeah.
it did.
It's doing doing it more often than not now.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's different. Climate change is real.
it's
That,
real.
that is your weather. That is your weather for today, Tuesday. So let us jump into this news that you can use. I want to start on a positive note, and I found this story. Sis, 4 Black women launch or signal gubernatorial bids across the U.S. South ahead of 2026 elections. 4 Black women are stepping into or preparing for gubernatorial races across the U.S. South ahead of the 2026 election cycle. Moves that could significantly reshape political landscapes in some of the region's most closely watched states and expand representation at the highest level of state government. 4 beautiful, amazing, intelligent Black women. Mm.
Awesome. That's good.
Yes, we have Georgia. Former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms has confirmed
Okay,
she is
Keisha.
running for governor. Yes, yes, yes. You know, that instantly elevated her to the national profile. So I'm excited for her. She's an amazing, smart, intelligent woman, and I'm hoping that Georgia takes advantage of having someone with some common sense in office. She served 2 terms as mayor of Atlanta and later held a senior role in the Biden administration. And she's entering the contest with deep name recognition, national fundraising networks, and political resume closely watched by the Democrats nationwide. Then we have Yolanda Flowers. She's from Alabama, another Democrat nominee. She was nominated in the state's 2022 race, and she's signaling a comeback. So I think it's time, simply because the landscape has changed, and people are waking up and saying we can't trust them. Her campaign message has increasingly pointed towards a 2026 run, positioning Flowers as a familiar figure seeking to build on her previous statewide campaign in a deeply Republican state where Democrats face long odds but aim to expand voter engagement and turnout. The odds may be against her, but not so much, because people are not pleased with how this administration has been running. So she may have a shot. Tennessee has also joined the list. We have Dr. Carnita Atwater officially filing to run for governor as a Democrat. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Beautiful, beautiful strong Black woman. Yes. Imagine if Black women are the ones to save this country. Anyway,
I
her,
wouldn't be surprised.
not at all.
Mm-mm.
Her candidacy comes ahead of the state's 2026 primary and adds to growing efforts by Democrats to challenge Republican dominance in statewide offices. Atwater's campaign message centers on education, healthcare access, and economic equity, issues that remain central to the Democratic message across the South. And last but not least, in Florida, Dana Marie Foster has launched her gubernatorial campaign focused on government accountability and systematic reform. Another intelligent, smart Black woman. Her bid enters a crowded and high stakes political environment in one of the nation's most influential swing states, where gubernatorial races often draw national attention and major political spending. Yeah, they spend a lot of money. I am I am happy to see this. I am ecstatic. I am uh, definitely going to contribute to their campaign. I,
Yeah.
we have to, in order for us to move forward in this country, we have to make sure that we put the proper people in place. And
Mm-hmm.
some people say, well, they shouldn't take campaign dollars. Well, they have to pay for ad space. These people aren't rich. They don't have Peter Thiel or anybody else backing them. This is grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, if you can, $1, $5 goes a long way when enough people contribute.
And I don't think anything is wrong with that. Like,
Nope.
grassroots, we building it from the community. The community is gonna donate. We're gonna have to come together and support these queens. We need to do that more often, so they don't have to go to these APAC and all these other big time corporations and get, these to enrich themselves and get these large donations. We got to do it the old fashioned way.
Yeah, old fashioned way. Ain't nothing wrong with old fashioned.
With the old fashioned. I know you like old fashions, don't
I
you?
do. I like old fashioned. People call you old fashioned and then they disappear.
Folks tend to call it, but anyway. Yeah, so let's stand by them sisters, because that's amazing.
Yes,
I love it.
I do too.
And I think that, like you said, it's going to be a Black woman. It always was going to be us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it was always going to be us that was going to take on this fight.
Absolutely. And I would encourage everyone to go to bluevoterguide.org. And when you get there, research your candidates. Don't just pick somebody because they're a certain hue. We had a caller yesterday who made it a point to say, Black people shouldn't just vote for Democrats because they're Black. Well, no, you are absolutely right. You should do your research. That's number one. But number two, if you've been voting since you were 18, how many times did you vote for a Black president? Yeah.
That part.
Please don't ever come back here and try us again. Anyway. I have that in there because some people forget. Anyway, good luck to all four of these ladies. This is what we need to see. This is what we need to get behind. And we're going to be okay. You guys think about it. We're going to be okay. Yeah. Our ancestors endured the absolute worst. Right. The absolute worst. So we'll be all right. Now, some people may not be all right. Some people may be looking to act a fool so they can stay in this country when they are illegally here. Nicki Minaj. Nicki, come out of the room, girl. Why are you making Don Lemon? Why?
People always try to attack people. They feel it's like the bully tactic. Mm-hmm. Like, you want to go and try to bully Don Lemon, and he ain't had nothing to do. He's a reporter. He had nothing to do with the people running up in that church. Well, they went up in that church for a reason. Had you known why they went up in that church in Minnesota, you probably still say the same thing, Nikki. You a whole blagger. You trying to fight for your life to have a citizenship. But Ice baby. Ice baby. She over there.
Because last I checked, they were arresting people who were over here illegally, and then she has a rap sheet. So go get her. Yeah. Go get her. And I also heard that she had a $500,000 judgment, her and her husband. And that ain't allegedly. And that her house was up to for seizure because they never paid that $500,000 judgment. Well, why not? If you broke, just say that, because why would you be risking your $20 million home? Why would you let them seize that over a $500,000 judgment? I'm so confused. $500,000. So I'm not sure how seizures work. I need to go ahead and check it out, because when you have a seizure, does that mean that they seize your property and they sell it and they pay off your debtor and then you get the rest of the money, or do they keep the money? I'm not sure. I'll look it up while we go through the stories, because I need to know. Are you about to give up $19,500,000? Are you about to do that? Or did you want to sell your home? But you going off on Don Lemon is unnecessary, baby. Don Lemon he's a reporter. You know, he doesn't make the news like you.
Yeah.
He just reports it.
He reports it, and that's all he was doing was reporting
the
news.
And you know, fronting that administration, the DOJ said that they're going to look into investigating Don Lemon.
They forever investigate stuff they don't need to be. You need to be trying to figure out why you over there trying to cause problems in Greenland.
That's what you
While
need.
You over there doing that, while you about to get the whole NATO countries to turn against us and leave us here on this island with nobody.
Yeah, nobody's to support us. You got us out here bucket naked. You know,
they need to be trying to investigate why them hands so black and them ankles swole, and you out here playing, sleep at every day and go meeting.
His dentures almost fell out yesterday.
They sure did. Why your dentures is popping out? That's what needs. That's a true investigation. And where do we files? Where is those?
Those T files. Investigate how to make sure that your president has some Polident. Is that what Effordent, Polident, whatever it is, the glue that you stick on your dentures so his stuff won't shift? You know.
Okay.
Investigate that.
The wrong glue. Who gave you that glue?
They
set you up.
That Gorilla Glue. Remember that lady that put that Gorilla Glue in her hair years ago?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with him using Gorilla Glue as chapstick, though. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. I'm just saying. Swap it out. Chapstick, you know, I'm just saying. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Okay, so I did check and see after judgment and the creditors are paid, do you receive the balance of the sale? Because I wanted to see if Nikki is just going to walk away with $19.5 million after her home is sold, or seized, actually. It says after a judgment, the creditors are paid. After judgment is entered, against you. The creditor is responsible for collecting the debt. Once the creditors are paid, the balance of the seller, the amount owed, may be available for you to receive. However, the process of collecting the debt and the specific terms of the judgment can vary. It is advisable to consult a legal professional. So it sounds like, Nikki, they just sold your house and you might get 19.5. Maybe she was trying to sell her home and she don't care about it. You know, I'm quite sure she has another home.
Well, we don't know because she may have other debts
Yikes.
that might come out of that sale, you know. So, yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe she needs that money so she can buy her way into staying into the country. You know,
She might have to, you know, send about a couple million over to Frumpy Dump.
Yeah, you know, you can buy it. You know, that's how other people. That's how those folks were pardoned. You know, they dropped a couple million, allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I haven't seen this bank account, but I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, I wanted to mention that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the floor over to you, Miss Morningstar.
You know what? I really didn't have much besides what I was talking about earlier with the Greenland tariff. So now Trump is saying that he's going to impose 100% tariffs on Greenland, you know, as the EU vows to protect its interests. You know, this bully that we have in office is just, he's always passing threats to people, and people are pretty tired of his threats. You know, these tariffs that usually fall back on the American people, that we have to pay the taxes in the end. You know, he's not scaring them. The prime minister of Denmark, the foreign minister of Denmark, emphasized that the U.S. president cannot threaten his way to ownership of the automation of Danish territory.
You sure can't.
In other words, go sit down. Go sit down. Okay?
I mean, go take a final blink. That's all I'm saying. Because everybody gets a final blink.
I mean, you got the world tired of you.
Sick of them.
You have the world sick and tired of your shenanigans, just tired of your dumb stuff. And you're doing all this to try to distract us from the T-Files. We know you are the main character in the story. We already know.
We're tired of you, Grandpa. We're tired. And he, you know, Iran, do your big one. That's all I'm going to say. Iran.
And I'm going to tell you, these people already said that he's trying to threaten them with these tariffs. Europe already said, you can put tariffs on us. It's no big blow.
It sure isn't. And how are you going to put tariffs on people? And we owe, how much do we owe these countries?
On our allies, though, Kitty.
On our allies. You know, man.
People who support us when people attack us. So you want to punish the people who support us when we need them to support us when we are being attacked. Make that make sense.
It doesn't. It won't. It can't. You know, it'll never
and
make
they're not. Yeah, and these people are, according to this one article, the Europeans are no longer shocked by the threat of tariffs. They know him. They know President Donald Trump regarding them as, you know, a fee for access. You know, he's always threatening people with, I'm going to do this, or, you know, it's always a threat.
Then he chickens out.
He does all the time.
You know,
all the time.
You threaten these people, and then you chicken out. Then you have to go back and say, well, I wasn't really going to do it. You know, at the end of the day, we owe them more than he can even put on them. So, Frumpy, we know you're in them files. We know you are the files. Bottom line, we know you're the files. So instead of you bothering other countries, why don't you make peace with the fact that you've gotten away with so much for so long? Go sit down somewhere until you fall, until Lucifer comes to get you. You know, go sit down.
Enough has been beyond enough.
It is.
I have one more story. This one is pretty interesting, y'all. So I came across a Black grandma who was married at the age of 14, has now over 250 grandchildren.
My goodness.
Let me tell y'all about this amazing woman.
That is amazing.
Marjorie, an 84-year-old African-American grandmother from Oakland, California, was a child bride at 14 and now has a sprawling family that includes 150 grandchildren, 50 great-grandchildren, and 50 great-great-grandchildren. Her legacy stretches across 5 generations and continues to grow. Born in Amarillo, Texas, Marguerite had 5 children before turning 21.
Where's my calculator at? Because
Eventually gave birth to a total of 8 children, 7 of whom survived into adulthood. Her family quickly expanded, branching over multiple generations and forming a remarkable family tree. That is wild.
That is what I'm trying to catch. You said 150 grandchildren, and she had 7 kids that survived as adults, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so 150.
So how many did they have then? So 150 grandchildren between them 7.
Oh my goodness. So 150. Were they all boys? That means that
Girl, I don't know.
each one of them had approximately 22 kids. Lord.
That's crazy. 150 grandchildren, 50 great-grandchildren, and 50 great-great-grandchildren.
Man, Christmas and family.
That is some fertile birds over there. Wow.
Imagine the birthday party. You would have a birthday. It's only 365 days in a year. So of that 365 days, you are buying. We ain't buying Christmas. We ain't buying birthday presents. My goodness.
I can't do it. I don't, and it seemed like they all know each other. The picture is beautiful.
Oh, you got to send it. Drop it in.
It's not all of them in the picture, but they was on Jennifer Hudson's show, and
50.
Wow. It was a lot of them on there. But
that's beautiful.
That's amazing. It's beautiful. It is. To leave such a legacy behind you.
Wow.
But her being married at 14, wow.
Yeah.
And it seemed like time is trying to come back. The Republican Party, as nasty as they are, Well, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Because
we ain't doing that.
We're not doing that.
We ain't doing that.
This is not 1968.
See, back in those days when they used to do that, it was nasty then too.
Yeah, but it was accepted.
But it was accepted, and it was done more. You get pregnant, you got to get married.
Or your father married you off,
or you were married off.
Yeah. So
yeah,
thank goodness
that was something else.
That's a lot, and that's beautiful. I do have one more story that I found fascinating, you guys.
Okay.
So baby, don't move. Australian woman wakes to find a massive python on her chest. A python on her chest. I was simply unalive right.
Was she asleep and it woke up to it?
On Monday night, Brisbane. This was a day ago. They reported on this.
I wouldn't be
on Monday. Monday night.
In the arms of
Let me get the story out before it starts. Brisbane homeowner Rachel Bloor woke to find a 2.5 carpet python curled up on her chest in her second-story bedroom. No. Take me, Lord, I'm ready.
Take me to the king.
Snake catchers say the python probably entered by squeezing through plantation shutters as breeding season and eggs starting to hatch increased activity near housing developments encroaching on bushland. Oh my goodness.
I don't have much to bring.
Calmly, Rachel Bloor instructed her husband to turn on the bedside lamp and remove the 2 pet dogs. What? Then she side shuffled out and guided the python back through the window, saying, so I sort of side shuffled out. Baby, oh my gosh. Whew. All parties reported no injuries, and the snake left the bedroom, moving into the backyard.
How did it get in, Kitty? How did it get in?
Through the window.
Why? How do y'all ain't got no screens? What is going on here?
I mean, if snakes are strong enough to come through that screen, they can push it in. They sure can. They're strong. Snakes are very strong, but it came through some plantation shutters. So shutters are like blinds, but they're wooden. And plantation shutters, you can flip them up and down. I have them in my house, up and down.
I know. Yeah, I've seen.
So you can, baby. But I also have windows, and I also have a window screen. I mean the screen, because ain't nothing getting in my house through my window.
Look, so we got T Wiz in the comments. So T Wiz said rumor has it her husband put it there. He had life insurance plans. I'm just saying. Oh,
T Wiz, can you please cut it out, T Wiz? I don't.
Why was the dogs in the bed? Okay. Y'all dog lovers. I love dogs too, but you ain't sleeping in my bed, okay?
No.
We ain't doing that.
No. You don't know.
Scruffy, you got a bed.
Not Scruffy.
Whatever y'all call them, that's what they call their dogs. We give our dogs real names. Bo.
Yeah. Shut up.
Jack.
Okay.
Don't sit on over there.
You got a whole bed.
I heard somebody call their dog Leroy. I said, oh.
Not Leroy the dog.
Leroy the dog.
Hey, Viper Bet.
What up, Vipe?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? Our plugs, WKRA. Wow.
They have pythons in Florida too, don't they?
They have more than. If you run into a python, you good.
Where?
What else? Florida.
They have all types of stuff down here. They
got a lot going on in Florida. I mean, it's a lot going on here in Texas too. Let's not get it twisted. It's a little too much for me sometimes.
Yeah.
We got MAGA too, so that's even more dangerous than that python. So
absolutely,
they the worst.
I found out why he wanted Greenland.
Why?
You ain't even gonna believe it when you hear it.
I will.
You see, I went on mute. I'm listening.
Okay.
Leaders pushing back against President Trump's latest threat on America's closest allies, escalating his demand to acquire Greenland. Trump now warning 8 key NATO allies, including Denmark, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, that they will face tariffs, starting with 10% in February, until a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland. Nearly 30 European ambassadors holding an emergency meeting Sunday, allies now flocking to Greenland's defense.
Alliances endure because they're built on respect and partnership, not pressure. That is why I said the use of tariffs against allies is completely wrong.
The French president calling the tariff threats unacceptable. Sweden's prime minister saying we will not let ourselves be blackmailed. Only Denmark and Greenland decide on issues concerning Denmark and Greenland. Those allies already sending military forces to Greenland to protect against the U.S. Hundreds rallying on the Arctic island over the weekend.
We are not interested in being Americans.
But Trump isn't backing down, adamant that the U.S. needs control of the island as a matter of national security.
So he said it's because of a matter of national security. Know that we have a base there. We are there already. We have a treaty agreement with them. We could increase the amount of military that we need to secure the national security. But there is 2 reasons why he's doing it. You're going to hear one, and then you're going to hear one at the end. So just listen up. He said for national security. That's what he said. All right. His mouth is moving, so you know what happens, right?
And he's not ruling out using military force to take it. Greenland and Denmark have already offered to increase security in the region, but the administration says that's not enough.
If there were an attack on Greenland from Russia, from some other area, we would get dragged in. So better now, peace through strength.
This is the Treasury Secretary.
What does he have to do with the Department of War?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why he talking?
Why is he talking?
What you weird looking at?
Girl.
More is coming.
Make it part of the United States, and there will not be a conflict.
The U.S. already operates a military base in Greenland, and a long-standing treaty allows the U.S. to expand its military presence on the island.
The only security threat to Greenland right now is the United States.
Even some Republicans fear the president is putting the nation's most important alliance in jeopardy.
If he wants to purchase Greenland, that's one thing, but for him to militarily invade would turn Article 5 of NATO on its very head and, in essence, put us at war with NATO itself.
Now, the Danish people per capita, they sacrificed most of their folks more than anybody during 9/11 and after that, when we enacted Article 5 of the NATO Charter, where attack on one is an attack on all. And this is what we do to our best friends.
Now, the president's new tariff threat comes as the Supreme Court could hand down a decision on whether or not the president's sweeping tariffs are legal at any moment, possibly as soon as tomorrow. Now, the White House insists the president has the authority to impose these kinds of tariffs during a national emergency, but pressed on what kind of national emergency.
So he's saying he could put on these things for a national emergency, but listen to this.
Justifies tariffs on European allies. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent saying, quote, the national emergency is avoiding a national emergency. Rebecca.
Scott, go count some pennies or something. Number one, you are not in the military. Number two, you don't know what you're talking about. Number three, we want to invade and take over your country to stop a national emergency. These people cannot be serious.
But there is going to be, it's going to be a study done on the brain of these folks. It is going to be an incredible science. Whoever is going to be the neurologist that performs this study along with scientists to find out what in the brain of these people is actually the malfunction, because we know there has to be a malfunction. It has to be.
I know what it is. They don't have to spend money on a study. I can tell you what it is. It's greed and pure evil. That's all it is. It's greed and pure evil.
This dude is supposed to be counting the money.
He's supposed to be over there counting pennies.
And he over here talking about, we got to do this to avoid something. We got to do this to stop this. Something. So you predicting something that ain't even happened yet, but you got to stop it to stop it.
Okay, Cleo.
He said too, since they didn't give him the Nobel Peace Prize, he doesn't have any responsibility to keep them safe and secure. So
say that again about the Peace Prize.
What?
Say that. Come on, one more time. What you say?
Say it again, Ollie.
Because
he said because they didn't give him the Peace Prize. He even texted them too. So this is what he's doing because he's no longer able to provide peace and security.
I'm so sick of these folks. So sick of these folks.
I would play it, but you might throw it because this don't make no sense, right? It makes zero sense. But let's move on to the next thing, right? We have a veteran, he's out here trying to live his best retired life. Somebody hijacked his Cash App. And this is the story of him trying to get his money.
10 different commands, so that's basically 10 different jobs. 2 tours in Italy, 3 tours in Japan, South Carolina.
Wow.
Romir Ellis served 30 years in the United States Navy, a career built on discipline, security, and trust.
So you expect to be treated with some respect as a veteran?
Just a little bit.
Something.
A 100% disabled veteran, Ellis last served as an information systems technician, master chief petty officer, senior enlisted advisor at the Hopper Information Services Center. Cybersecurity wasn't just his job, it was his mission.
I was 18, 19 years old for Desert Storm, Desert Shield, and I deployed in 2007 to Afghanistan. So 2 wars and multiple conflicts and deployments.
But on November 19th of 2025, someone else decided to test the waters, this time digitally. Ellis says a scammer accessed his Cash App, logging in online. They dipped a toe in the water first. They sent $1 to themselves, then another. By the time Ellis woke up, the breach had already spread.
So I immediately logged into my Navy Federal account and saw where there was 5 transactions from via Cash App in amount of $5,902 that I did not make. But they did catch the $1,500, but I received no fraud alert for the other transactions.
$5,902 routed straight out of his Navy Federal Credit Union account and into someone else's hands. And after taking thousands, they came back for more.
They were sending out requests asking for money. So I got a buddy.
So they pulled money from the Cash App.
Yes, and then they was reaching out to my friends because they had access to all my friends in Cash App. They had sense enough to say, both of them, one female and one male, was like, man, bro ain't asking me for no $400.
Cash App later acknowledged what Ellis already knew. In December of 2025, they issued a statement saying that Ellis's account was compromised. He says he forwarded that information to Navy Federal expecting backup, but instead he got this, a letter on December 22nd. After a second review, Navy Federal says no error occurred and Ellis is responsible for the full amount. The husband and father of 3 children says this wasn't the first time that he had an issue with Navy Federal Credit Union. He'd had 2 issues before.
I mean, I've been with Navy Federal 35 years.
But it is by far, he says, the most disappointing.
So I'm a little disgusted to be a member this long and them just to easily discount and say that they thoroughly conducted an investigation.
Navy Federal Credit Union told me they can't disclose information about his specific account, but did say we take the privacy and security of our members' financial information extremely seriously, adding.
Yeah, okay. Okay. You have Cash App providing you a letter stating what happened. And you're going to tell this veteran that you investigated and you found nothing wrong?
You know, the burden of proof has been provided. Cash App and Navy Federal, they would have to do that financial swap. Cash App owes Navy Federal owes this young man. This is crazy. The Cash App, I don't have
Cash App provided the information, say, yeah, this happened. And Navy Federal was like, well, we looked at it and we don't see nothing going on here. Yep.
Yeah.
What is it? Insurance? FDIC?
FDIC, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So
what.
all that money that y'all got, Nick Federal, because
okay,
y'all can't get this man back his little $5,000 and take care of his problem. He's been a customer of y'all for 35 years.
35 years,
and he is a veteran.
A veterans out there with Navy Federal.
And you walking around here with the word Navy. He's a Navy veteran, and you walking around here calling yourself Navy Federal.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Take
a problem.
notes. Take notes, veterans. Take notes.
That's a problem.
It's
That's
a big problem.
problem.
He ought to sue Navy Federal and he ought to sue Cash App.
Listen, I talked about earlier, if you missed the anniversary show, I talked about Mr. Tender.
Hold on. Let's take a quick commercial break and then we're gonna hop right into this because
we're gonna need a break because.
All right, I'm kind of nervous, but but I know Ali, you gonna do us right. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold Her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable, confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Thank you, Viper Vet, and thank you, Miss Morningstar, for putting in double duty today. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Mr. Tenderism.
Mr. Tenderism. Now, I saw this clip, and I seen some people doing different things. They're dropping out stuff out there. They're 2As, and they're doing these different things. And I'm like, what the heck? But it looked like it was a trend. I didn't know where it came from, right? And then I saw this clip of what that Keith Lee did about going to the store. So Keith Lee, if you know, he's a food reviewer. He goes to restaurants, but he tries not to go in. He sends people in, get the food, he takes it, he gives a review. He'll tip people. He do all these nice things, right? He makes people get businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are a good spot, people flock to it. So this guy, Mr. Tenderism, right? He went viral several times. Let me show you.
Hi, y'all. I like doing what I'm doing. This stuff's so good to me. Boy, I can't tell you what I almost like. Let me say, I'm gonna start out on the brisket. Not that brisket. Look here. That's cheddar cheese brisket sandwich at Destination Smokehouse Eatery. You don't have to worry about how good it is. Look. And that's the middle part. I ain't even hit the bark yet. Look at here, look up here. That's why I love working here. This ain't even no work. Boy, this here like going to the gym. We did.
Now, remember he said he loved working here. Now, he going to try the other meats, but he going to get to the oxtail. I love me some oxtail. But let's see how tender it is.
Boy, I love this here. Look, see this? Y'all know what that is, do you? That's pastrami. I ain't want to tell y'all the secret. We finna bring it out. Let me see. Let me see how it tastes. Let me see how this stuff tastes. I ain't gonna tell you no more. I'm gonna tell you quiet, real slow, so I don't have to tell you no more. Tenderism. Oh, and here go my babies right here. Look here. See, you got to know how to go in at T-Zone. It took me long than that to peel orange. Let me tell you something. Hey.
It's a leg month for me.
Y'all don't understand this stuff. This is holiness.
When I say I love my people, look how we cut up.
Listen,
Just
now,
I love my people.
He went viral for tasting the food, dropping off the bone, all these other things, right? And so I'm gonna play you somebody else that works at the same establishment. And let's see.
I know you guys are getting used to this, so I don't want to make it boring.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Anyhow, look at that. Look at that. And watch this. Come on. We're going to try this first. Nice.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
All these meats, I was already saying, like, even the vibrance with the color there. And the flavor is insane. Yeah, the flavors.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
A little bit too much resistance on that. Slice is a little thick. Let's see what the flavor's like.
This is the one I was waiting for.
I will try that one.
All right, go ahead, Cynthia. Cynthia does eat turkey. I don't have anything to say. This is crazy. This is one of the best quality control trays we've done because there's like no feedback. Round all the way around. Good flavor. Not hit too hard at the end, but if you season it,
really good, yeah.
Backbone too. Both of them. Turkey special. Brisket special. I did this with them because I really thought there'd be more feedback, but there's really not a whole lot to say other than thank you. You guys did an amazing job. These two guys right here, Hector and Marcos, they run the prep.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you get dehydrated and fall out, right? So the thing that happened was this was a coffee shop, and Mr. Tenderism, the first person you saw, he gave this guy the idea, hey, why don't you start selling, smoked stuff, ribs, tacos, oxtails, and that's what made this thing take off. And him reviewing the food, tasting it, people start flocking to it. People are traveling from all over the place, and they're coming to see Mr. Tenderism because all they saw was Walt going viral for tasting the food. And then, but wait, something happened. Guess what? People thought Walt was the owner, and black people especially they coming to support him. Woo. So this is Keith Lee right here. I'm gonna so Keith Lee went and he tried to give him a tip. I'm gonna cut a little bit of it.
If I would have known he was here, I would have probably asked.
They're replying to what Keith Lee did the video, and he wasn't happy with the video, even though Keith Lee said it was an 8.5, and the stuff didn't fall off his bone because they pre-cut it, all this stuff. So now he's replying to Keith Lee via interview that they did, right? And so this is the owner on the left, what they call Cassidy displayed, and that's my guy on our right, looking like he's a little man, and he's like, but I'm gonna play another video because I noticed something really familiar in all the videos.
He's asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done. But ever since I reached out to him, I've gotten zero response. I thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review, it just didn't seem like he really captured what it's like when you come to this place. It's just disappointing that as popular as people can be on social media, people don't know everybody.
And y'all know what I always say, make sense. And the crazy part about it is, that restaurant used to be a coffee shop. Now, all week I've been telling y'all, it's time for us to gatekeep our stuff, all our ideas. I've been telling y'all this all. some to make it look like it fall off the bone. And at first, I thought Mr. Walter Johnson, I thought he was the cook, but the whole time he is the brains of the operation. I've been telling y'all this all week. It's been like this, bro.
So they're doing some prayer thing right here. I'm gonna cut it short here, but I'm gonna go to my guy, and he got more things to say about it. Check it out.
You guys gotta give me some positive compliments.
Y'all want to help out? Send some good comments.
I want y'all to watch the interaction and tell me what you noticed between both of them. Remember, he's the owner. Walter is the brains behind the thing and the cook. And people are saying, wait, we thought he was the owner. And people are asking questions. Does he have ownership of this place?
We in the southern part of California.
Come down to destination. It's in the southern part of California, City be Marietta.
This is my brother. He my ace boom coon.
He my brother, he my ace boom coon.
Please don't use coon, because that's what we're thinking is the kind of relationship that you have. This guy, Nick Upremian, I think he's Armenian. I didn't mean to rhyme, but IAN or YAN means they're usually Armenian, like the Kardashians, like Cher is Sarkisian. Those, whenever you see that last name, those kind of last names, that means they are Armenian. So they're in California. Destination Smokehouse is the barbecue place. And there's a big controversy going on with him and this guy, Walter Johnson, little old black dude, real cool looking black dude, is very, funny guy. And I've been watching this old brother for like months on end on social media. Because he's always like demonstrating the barbecue coming off the bone. I'm thinking he's the guy barbecuing. I thought he had his own barbecue shop. I go, man, I'd love to go there, because he's funny and he's always peeling watch this, and the meat falls off the bone. I'm like, oh, shoot, I wonder where this is at. So now I haven't watched in a while, and I see this dude, this white, he's doing stuff with this dude, white dude. I'm like, what's going on here? And all of a sudden I hear comments like, yo, he's just using this brother. He's not the brother, the black dude's not the real owner. I'm like, oh, so this guy doesn't own a barbecue shop, a barbecue restaurant. It's the guy that's the white guy in the black shirt. I was like, what the f is going on? And it looks like, to me, everybody has their perspective. It looks like kind of slave master, slave type shit. You understand? Almost like Samuel Jackson, remember, and Leonardo DiCaprio. It looks like that. And people are coming out and say, hey man, don't be letting them use you. You're looking like a mascot. We don't want you to get sir. We care about this elder. We are tired of black folks being used for their talent and not getting properly compensated. Maybe there was a deal that we don't know about, and he said, hey, I would love to advertise for your restaurant, and would you let me do that? Maybe he did that, all right? Because he is the owner, but maybe he did that, and we don't know that part, because a lot of times these videos aren't contextual. We don't know the story. So I'm covering my to make sure, like, maybe this was an agreement that they had, and all we saw was him as the front man, Walter Johnson. So I'm just checking, because fuck that. If he is treating them like shit, we need to not go to no Destination Smokehouse. We need.
So, I'm going to play one more video from this, and then we can talk about it. Tell me what you think about the interaction. Remember, I asked you to make sure that you look at the interaction between them. Tell me about this.
My brother has to go back. He's got some special stuff to attend to. How you feel, man?
Pretty good. I'm leaving Dallas out of this gate right here. I can't tell you where I'm leaving out of, but anyway, I'll see y'all again in the southern part of California, City be Marietta. You know what we do. This destination, one the nation. And we'll see you again, Dallas. That's all.
Special trip, brother. I appreciate you.
Yes,
I love you. Thank you for coming out here.
I'll see you when you get back.
You can't say you love me on camera?
I love you, boy. Anytime.
The one thing I noticed, where is the eye contact? You have a friend, a good friend, a business partner, you look them in the eye. Look at all the videos when they're together, next to each other, and You could count how many times they look in each other's eyes.
He got his head down. He don't look at.
Got his head down. Yeah.
He got his head down. This is a whole slave relationship.
Mentality. You know,
Yes.
some people don't realize that we are no longer in bondage. And that is the problem, you know.
You know.
And looking at this older gentleman's age, just kind of assuming what range he's probably in.
70s, 80s, somewhere.
Yeah. He come from an era where you couldn't look the white man directly
in the eye.
In the eyes, you know, and you got to depend on the white man to, you know, help you and your family out. You don't want to cause no problems. But see, we here to stir up problems, and this is a problem.
I mean, all I can think about is, remember that movie that Tyler Perry did, and that lady was singing, "Is Massa Gonna Sell Us?"
Yes.
And I'm, you know what, at this point, I'm really not even laughing, because it kind of upsets me, because it's 2026 and there are still people that were so brainwashed into thinking that white people are the superior race. Unfortunately, we see this still to this day. We see it on TikTok. There is somebody that goes on DJ and Real Duce's live, Claiborne. He goes there every night, and he said out of his lips 2 days ago that white people are smarter than black people. I about passed out. Yeah. So unfortunately, we still have people in this country who are so misguided into thinking that it's 1948 or 1928 and 1908, and they cannot look a white person in their eyes. They have to cower down to white people. They have to chuck and jive. And I really hate that for him, because he doesn't know that he's stuck, but he's stuck.
And even with this video playing, look at how many times his level goes down. And he's not standing up straight. He's cowering down. Even when they sat at the table, the owner had a tall, and it's a power move. He has the big chair, and he has a smaller chair, and he was just looking little and small. And look at this. Who hugs like? Come on, man. Who hugs like that? Like who?
What was that? And then, you know, I'm sick of white tea folks that colonize and do this colonization, and then try to imitate us and be. First of all, just understand this: you are not seasoned. You are unseasoned. You are unflavored. You have no type of talent, no type of appeal, no skill. When you trying to do what this man is doing, which comes natural to him, and it's so unnatural to you, it was so obvious in that video. It was awkward. You were in the kitchen trying to perpetrate this man whom you can never copy. You can never copy, because his is a natural. It's a natural move.
Speaking of copy, guess who trademarked the word tenderism?
The white man.
The white man did.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. He colonized. That's all they know to do.
But I did see a video this morning, and Destination Smoke, whatever it is, was empty. That man did a video. He said, "I can have any seat in the house. Normally you got to wait for somebody to seat you. Not a single soul was in there," because people are well aware that he is has taken advantage of this black man. And like I said, some people don't even realize where they're at mentally. I don't blame him. I feel for him. He just doesn't know. I feel bad for him. Because it's mentally, you got to think about, what he's seen in his lifetime. And in his lifetime, it's got him in this stage right now where he is cowering down to an obvious colonizer who even went as far as to trademark. You can trademark whatever you want to trademark, sir. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Nobody.
That was hilarious.
Nobody.
It's his idea, and they asked him in one of the clips, does he own any part of the restaurant? And they didn't want to answer that.
Because he doesn't.
They lied and tried to say, oh, we have a partnership of. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Show me the paperwork then.
No, you don't.
Okay, we got a few more. Let's try to knock off these few more. I got a few more. So now we talked about protecting and serving earlier, and so I have to play it back because
go on mute.
It was requested. So this is a husband coming home unexpectedly in the AM. You know what I'm saying, when the text makes say, hey, big Ed, go out, but check it out.
On it. Because this is my home, I pay the bills, the mortgage in my name. I'm just trying to figure out why when I pull in at 1 o'clock in the morning that there's a police officer at my house.
He pulls in 1 o'clock in the morning and there's a police officer in his house, seemingly just start putting this stuff on.
Officer, what's your name and badge number, sir?
That's his wife's feet.
Name and badge number, sir?
Now, what are you doing?
Name and badge number, sir?
Case
Case? Badge number?
6596.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Yeah. Why?
He's curious. He's courteous. I must give him credit. He is a courteous officer. He's in the community and he's doing the Lord's work. So let's.
Why were you dispatched out here tonight?
I wasn't dispatched.
Why was you called out here tonight?
Please come over.
One more time, what's your name and badge number?
Case lawyer.
And you're putting on your uniform and everything?
What?
Yeah, y'all just.
You're disgusting.
My son's in here sleeping, and
Disgusting, bro.
Vanessa, I'm filing a lawsuit, and you know I got the money, baby girl. My son's in here sleeping right now, and there's an officer that just got that. Hey, so what's the time, officer? Can you tell me the time right now?
She asked me to come over, bro.
Officer, can you see the time on your wrist and tell me what the time is right now?
And I can't tell
You are a servant.
Yeah.
I pay my taxes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what the time is right now? And you're putting on your body cam that you took off. Fuck my old lady.
I didn't have sex with her, man.
Is there a body cam that's been put on? Look how sweaty his face is. Has there been a body cam that's
He's sweating too.
been put on since you've been here? Vanessa, on my son.
You're crazy,
You're dumb, baby
bro.
girl.
You're crazy.
The wife said he is crazy.
Hey, you can see your way out. Whoa, hey, one more time, officer. What was you dispatched here for?
I already told you, buddy.
You never told me. It's been on camera the whole time. Punk.
Now, see, he is asking the wrong person all the wrong questions. He don't know what she got going on with him. All he know he got a call for service. And he was over there using protection, I think. So you don't be mad with him. Be mad with the person that you're married to. He's courteous. I like him. I don't know. He seemed cool.
So he was called over there to serve and protect. So he did serve. I mean, he went over there and he served, and I'm hoping that they were protected while he was serving. That man, the husband, is a lot stronger than every man I know on this planet.
He deserved the MVP award for being a calm husband who came in at 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
His baby in the bed.
Sleep.
And you got a sweaty
police officer
put his clothes back on, basically.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Ooh.
And for her to say, you're crazy, girl.
Girl, shut up.
Shut it.
Just go sit down.
You go over there. Matter of fact, start packing your bags.
Go with them.
Okay. Because you wouldn't be able to stay in my house.
No, you have to go to.
Right now.
You have to go.
You know, I hope he has immunity, you know. I hope he has immunity. He
The
might
man-
be using protection. I'm just
The man said he's going to sue, and he should.
He said, I got the money, you
And
know.
you know I got the money, baby girl.
He could have gone wrong though. He could have gone way wrong. We could have had lights and sirens in the corner pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
said-
if it were my house,
She playing with her life, it appears.
I would never, could never. I don't even think about stuff like this because
She said he was crazy.
she said he was crazy, and then she got her get your hands off your hips right now.
You nasty.
You didn't see what you
Nasty.
see. It's not what you see. What you see. All right. Okay.
One more thing before we go, I would definitely, and you know, I keep the kids out of it, but Dana would have to definitely come and visit my household. Tessa's baby. I'm not saying it ain't mine. I just need some reassurance because she is
She
a
stank.
gar-
She stank. I
stank.
ain't gonna hold y'all. She stank. She stank.
That whole apartment is stinking right now.
She stank.
Yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right. So I'm gonna get to a good news, but I'm gonna end it with some news. You be like, oh, come on. All right. So here it is.
First tonight, the video you will only see on WESH 2 showing two toddlers walking across A1A in Brevard County. This is a dangerous road that has seen several deadly accidents involving vehicles and pedestrians.
But one man saw what was happening and managed to get the kids to safety. WESH 2's Gail Pascal Brown is here with the exclusive interview. Gail.
Yeah, the parents and children have long gone, but they won't soon forget what happened yesterday in Brevard County. This story could have gone terribly wrong, but John Brittingham saved the day.
Look at this. John Brittingham stops traffic with one hand and scoops up two toddlers along busy A1A Sunday in Brevard County.
I was terrified. If anything would have happened to him, my rest of my life would have been ruined.
John was driving home southbound on A1A when he noticed two little girls in the middle of the road.
So I immediately pulled over there and I ran out of the car and one of them was already to the middle of the road and I grabbed that one first and then the second one I just picked up. She was ready and I got him off the road. Took like maybe 6 seconds.
It had to be the most terrifying 6 seconds of his life.
My adrenaline spiked. I had a migraine when I finally got home. I was drained completely for the rest of the day.
This exclusive dash cam video is from his vehicle's front and rear cameras.
You can see in the dash cam, she put her little arms up, and I was like, oh my God, how adorable.
He then went looking for their parents, found this Airbnb, knocked on the door, but no one answered.
So I went all around that house, and no one seemed to hear me yelling, you know, like that I was calling for someone to see if anybody knew, because the girls weren't telling me anything. They were about maybe 2 years old or younger, and all they could do was point to things and say, ah.
Finally, he looked in the back gate, which he says was open. He adds that's how the children got out, and their parents were clueless to the fact they were gone.
An elderly couple and a young girl, and immediately they went into like, oh my God, we're so sorry. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just glad I could get them back to you. And they were out in the road and your gate was open.
John did not call police.
My main concern was to reunite them. And by that time I was, glad that they were with their parents.
But he didn't call the police. I don't even know what to say about this because of mere fact that if you go to YT and you see this video, you will be shocked seeing these little 2-year-old little girls walking in the middle of what state is this? Or is that in Florida, Viper?
I think it's in Florida, Brevard County.
Yeah.
Broward County, yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
Call the police.
Call the police.
Because why are y'all in the
backyard? Ain't no way I am not gonna notice my babies.
2 of them.
First of all, my babies ain't out of my sight.
2 of them. What you thought they were just what? What you thought?
You think they went for a walk?
They went for a walk in the middle of a busy highway.
Thank God this guy was
Goodness
able to get
yeah.
out there, and because the cars going fast, they little, you can't see them that good.
It's too late.
Oh
It's gonna
my
be too
God.
late.
Look at that car. That baby standing right in front of that car.
Right in front of the car.
The car has stopped though. Slowed down.
My goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So I have 2 more. I'm gonna leave the worst one for last because it is what it is.
Why you gotta put the worst one for last? Why can't you
Because
put
I
us with
can't
a
put
good
it.
one?
I can't put it in front of this one, right? People do the craziest things though. Some people do some stuff you're not gonna believe. You gotta hear this, man. Listen to this.
One to be confrontational with people. He was a very easygoing person.
A family is devastated after their father was gunned down at a backyard barbecue. What they say caused that shootout.
Guess why he got gunned down at a family barbecue?
I'm not even gonna guess. Go ahead.
Orlando police officer Dennis Turner was grilling. And that's when police say that his father-in-law opened fire and killed him. Thanks for joining us.
His father-in-law. Okay, I'm just making sure that we are.
Okay. At 6, I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. Turner's daughter says the suspect was upset he was not invited. Fox 35 Stephanie Buffamonte spoke with her today.
For the first time, we are hearing from the former Orlando police officer's family as they get ready to lay him to rest. His daughter tells me he loved to help people and loved being a police officer. She followed in his footsteps when she became a public defender, also wanting to help people.
It'd be different if it were a car accident instead of someone intentionally making a choice. Those are 2 very different things. I mean, they both hurt, but one definitely, I think, hurts more than another.
Denise Turner's father, former Orlando police officer Dennis Turner, was shot and killed on New Year's Day. Jeffrey London has been charged in his death. According to the report, London was Turner's father-in-law. The report says London showed up to a gathering with Turner's wife's family at a home in Orlando. London wasn't invited. A witness told officers London showed up and confronted Turner, and when Turner started to walk away from the conversation, London allegedly shot him in the back, and then several more times as he tried to crawl to safety. Denise says her dad's wife didn't have a relationship with London.
Because my dad wasn't one to be confrontational with people. He was a very easygoing person. So I don't know if Mr. London was fighting his own demons or what his issue was, or why he took it out on my dad, who absolutely loved Mr. London's daughter.
Turner was fired from the Orlando Police Department in 2019.
Please let me go.
Orlando police say he arrested 2 6-year-old children at a charter school in a case that gained national attention. But his daughter says,
and my dad loved kids and he loved being a police officer. And yeah, that whole story was just not, the whole story wasn't told. And it did not paint an accurate picture of who my dad was as a person, as an officer, as a dad, as a granddad.
I got Mr. London.
London is charged with second-degree murder. Now Turner's family is fighting to get justice for his death.
I think that him not being able to get out and to die in prison and to live with what he did and what he took would at least go a little bit of ways to finding justice for us.
He did not get invited to the barbecue.
This is crazy. There's some people out here that are just simply unhinged, and this is heartbreaking.
This is his father-in-law. This ain't the ops. This is
Viper vet. I'm about to suspend you. You're about to be suspended.
The other one is worse than this.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see it. If I want to see it, mate. We out of time. We out of time. We can't even.
No, we ain't.
Yes, we are. Look at
we out of time.
We are out of time. I don't want to see it.
You got to see this. I'm just gonna play. This is a police officer in New York pulling out a black man out of a car with his 2A in his hand. You're not supposed to do this. You could have a sympathetic squeeze, but look what happened. Woo-wee.
Stop! Look at me! Please! Oh my God! All right!
He's gonna pull his pants down.
All right! Whoa! All right! Relax.
He's good. He's good now.
Relax.
He's good now. Yeah.
Please stop.
Turn over.
If you didn't see it, he hit him square in the forehead with a nozzle of the pew-pew, the service weapon. And the guy's like, why you hit him in the head? And you're going to see a little bit of
You're trying to take off of me. I ain't trying to do shit. Get off. Why you hit me? Get on the ground. Nah, why you hit me with that gun? Why you ain't got no camera on? Over.
I got it on camera.
right there. And so they put him in handcuffs. And this is what we're dealing with. When we talk about Renee Good and we say this is a Tuesday, this is what we mean. He got smacked. Why? So he claimed that the guy was reaching for something, was reaching for his weapon. The guy was not. He was stepping out of the car. Like you probably asked him.
Right? Okay, Viper, we don't need to see it again because you look, we don't need to see it again. I want to end on a positive note. I cannot stand to see police brutality. We see it enough. And I know I would think that this man can sue and this other man would lose his job. But we know this is America with 3 Ks in it. And it's not going to happen. Viper, I want to say thank you for coming and raising my blood pressure once again. Thank you. Is this your payback? But it's cool.
Pressure is all the way up here, okay?
Up. My pressure is up.
It's all the way up. Thank you, Viper.
Thank you, Viper. We appreciate you. We're going to have a conversation on the back end about how we start the show and how we end the show. Because doggone it, let me pull a brutally honest affirmation card for you, sir. And I used to have functioning brain cells. Then I came across Viper Vet. Anywho, thank you, Vipe. We appreciate your contribution. We do. I talk a lot of noise about you, but couldn't do it without you. So thank you for bringing us the news. Good luck to that man. I hope he sues the brakes off him, sues the pants off of him.
Literally.
Any last words before we go ahead and wrap the show?
Watch your kids and listen, if you have a barbecue, make sure you got a secure place to put yourself in. All right. And if you go to a restaurant and you think you know the owner, just ask. Because sometimes it may be tender, but it may come from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So look, we appreciate everybody being here. And man, we just started the year, folks. Midterms are coming up. So bluevoterguy.org, make sure you get your stuff together. Have this midterm on your frontal lobe. We got to get this midterm done properly. You heard about the women running for governor? Go out there and support those candidates. Let's go.
Let's go. And also, if you are on YT, please like the live and subscribe and share to your family and friends and ask them to like as well. WKRA, thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow. Miss Morningstar, go ahead and take us home.
We don't change Viper's name to the veteran with the insane news. Okay. I am putting a vote in for the team. We're gonna talk about this on Saturday. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee. We love you guys. Thanks for the support. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed the show and have a good day. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Watch out for folks. And be safe and wise. And WKRA, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, TikTok and YouTube. We out. I ain't got nothing else to say.
You ain't invited to the barbecue. That's all.
As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.